My name is Pete Bowers from WordWorks Literacy Center, and I'm supporting work with structured word inquiry. And this is the real founding resource of that real spelling. And the series of videos are on how to use this new enhanced search that is here. You can see I'm logged in, so there's a bunch of things here that you don't see when you don't subscribe. If you are subscribed under the videos, you can look at site tips and see we already have a few here. But what I'm going to do now is just use the tool the way a new teacher to this work might by using a question I was asked in an email, which was this. Can you spell I-N-I-E digraph? So I'm just writing basically the exact question that was asked to me, and I get a couple of answers here, you see. One is very cool. It's taking me to the manual. Now, the manual in the toolbox is something that I don't think people recognize how important it is. That was the main first thing I read in the toolbox, and it really is a great overview of the whole thing. So now that I subscribe, I can click this. It's going to take me to that part. And what we're going to see is that this one doesn't answer the question like directly, but it does come up in the context of uh, this I before E rule that people talk about, and we end up seeing that it's not a rule at all. So this you're going to learn a whole bunch of things by going here. I'll show you the if you show all pages version, there's all sorts of information. So you ask a question, but the idea I wouldn't stick to only worrying about your question. Explore what else is here. There's so much rich information. But we did have another place to look, and that we haven't looked at yet. And what do we have there? Theme 1L, or the phonology for the long E. So I'm going to click that. And when we look here, what we're going to see, look at that. I can see over here, there's a double E digraph EA and the final immediate IE. And then I can get all sorts of information about that here, all sorts of resources. And notice down here, there is also the one for the EI. And so just so you can see, this resource is just full. You can ask a question and you're going to find out so much more than what you're asking in the first place. But it's great to be able to know that the questions you do have, often you can find an understanding. Cheers.